What's going on, everyone? AncAp24 here, back with another play of the Gun Wide Trips week formation that we're doing all month long in June for a free ebook out of the Seahawks playbook. Today we're going to be looking at curls dig again, but this time we're going to do it as a red zone play. Okay, this is something I like to do when I'm looking to attack pretty much any coverage and want to have a option right away, first and goal, and I typically like to have this in between the 5 and 10 yard line. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Tampa 2. And I'm going to show you the setup I like to do. I like to block my running back, and then I like to put the B on a smart routed out. Okay. Now, what this does, it gives us some options against all coverages. The first read we're always going to do is the B. Then we're going to look at the RB, and then we're going to look at the X. Okay. Now, the B is intended on beating is your cover 3, cover 4 curl flats. Okay. If they're in cover 3, cover 4, cloud flat, curl flat, that B is going to work. It's not going to work against cover 2. So the next route we're going to look at is the RB. The RB is going to beat your cover 2s. It's going to beat your cover 3 hard flats. It's going to be a nice route there. And then the X is your fail-safe route in case anybody is going to jump the RB. The X does a really good job of getting to the back of the end zone when those safeties spread. So let's take a look at it. We're going against cover 2, so what you're going to see here is that the B is not going to be open. But we're going to look at him first just in case we don't know what they're in. The second person we're going to try to hit is the RB. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. Is the B open? Nope. Now we're hitting the RB right in the middle. Okay. This route is really nice when it passes that first level, that it gets inside of the safeties that widen out. So we're looking at 15. Is 15 open? He's not, right? And once you see that he's not open, then we can see this 13, see how it goes to the inside, and we're going to hit that guy pretty easily in the back of the end zone, okay? Now we're going to simulate that they're in cover 2, but they're going to take this linebacker, and they're going to take away the RB. So something to where this guy right here is the user, and we're going to simulate that he's actually going to go to the back, okay? So that way you can see that he's taken away the angle of the play that we're looking for. The next read is going to be the X receiver. So if we look at the B, he's not open. RB is not open. Wait half a second. Throw it to the guy in the back of the end zone. Okay? And the reason why this works so well is because they can't cover the right seam and the left seam. Okay? And when it comes to cover 2, these guys are going to spread themselves out. So say 13, they're covering this guy here. Now, once I see that, this guy is going to come across and he's going to get behind everybody. Our player right here is also somebody that they're going to have to worry about, but you're going to see that you're going to be able to throw it to him in the back of the end zone, and you're going to have some really good success with this. Let's go ahead and take a look at cover 3 now. Now, if cover 3, if they're in the curl flats, the purple ones, they're not going to be able to defend this B receiver for 2 reasons. One, the outside third is going to back up to 5 yards into the end zone, so basically halfway into the end zone. We're going to throw this out route and purposely throw it at the pylon for him to catch. The RB is going to get in the way of the curl flat, giving us the opportunity to throw it to him. So watch what happens here. You see that the guy breaks, throw it to that pylon, catch that easy ball on the end zone, right? It's not something that a outside quarter or an outside third can cover. They have to be in cover 2 to stop this, okay? Now, if they want to stay in cover 3, they can absolutely put their guy in hard flats. The hard flats will go ahead and do a good job of getting there. But as soon as they do that, they don't get a bump on RB. And now you can throw it to the RB right there. I missed the throw. I'm going to just throw it to him anyways. I thought I pressed the button, but unfortunately it didn't register. So let's go ahead and show it to you again. Here's cover 3. Again, all we're going to do is look to see if they're in hard flats. Then we're going to be able to throw it to the RB right here. And you can see that easy catch, right? If they're in hard flats, that's the first thing you should look. Is that guy doesn't get bumped, there's a very good chance that you're going to have an easy walk-in touchdown. If they do something to where they're in hard flats and they still try to take away this player, right? So they're taking this A and they're taking away the RB with their user. This is their user. Then we still have the backside option. And I want to make sure that you see that, right? So we're always going to look at the B first. And then we're going to look at the RB, then the X. Is the B open? No. RB? No. All right, let's throw it to this X receiver. He's going to be open in the backside, okay? That's the read that you need to do. 1, 2, 3. So let's talk about cover 4 drop show 2. Now, cover 4 drop show 2 If they keep it exactly the same way, you're going to have no problems. You're going to be able to hit this B very, very easily on the side, okay? So what you're going to see here, same thing. You're going to throw it right at the pylon, and you get your catch, okay? That time we even got a little bit of bumpage, but we still were able to get him where he needs to be. I'll show it to you one more time to see if it's a little bit more clean on this. But what you're going to see again is that once the guy hits the B, you hit that outside pylon, and you're good to go, okay? Now, if they're in cover 4 hard flats, that is the one defense this does not work on very well, okay? If I'm going to show it to you here, cover 4 hard flats. And the reason for that, I'm not going to throw the ball. I'm just going to basically go through all the reads here so you can see it one by one, right? So I'm just going to do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, throw the ball away, okay? Now, let's go ahead and look at instant replay and show you on your progression why this does a really good job against it. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to look at this guy first. He's our first read, but you can see that the hard flat gets underneath it. I can't throw that. If I wanted to sneak this into 13, they have the deep guy. This guy is not going to widen out. That's why cover 4 is pretty good on the goal line, right? It doesn't widen out. Try looking at this guy underneath. He's not going to get open. If I try to throw this ball on the break, can I throw that ball? I could if I knew it was coming and I had my quarterback a little bit more to the left, but if I'm going to throw this ball, most likely that safety is going to pick it, okay? I would have to throw it right on the break, and it would be very, very risky, okay? So I want to make sure you see that cover 4 on that does not work. Now, if you look at a play, I'm going to show you an easy concept on the goal line when it comes to cover 4 hard flat. So if you see that and you have to throw the ball away on the first down, look, I know exactly what I'm going to, and I want to make sure you know that. It's curls combo, okay? With curls combo, what you're going to see is if they're in cover 4 drop show 2 with the players underneath, all you've got to do is smart route the B and block your running back, okay? A smart routed comeback right at the goal line is going to beat cover 4 this way. Watch what happens here. This guy comes down, and you just throw that ball right there, right? You're driving the player away with the flat route, and basically you want to smart route it so he sits right there on the goal line. And once you see that, you're going to basically sit down there and throw that ball right there for the catch. Okay, so it is something that if you I'll make sure I'm cover. See, I was cover 4. So before I wasn't, and I want to make sure that if they're in those hard flats, you're going to get the ability to make this an easy throw. So I want to make sure you know, okay, if it didn't work, there's a reason why it didn't work. I know what play I'm going to next, and it's this play, right? Easy touchdown, and you're good to go. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that we do a lot of solution-based stuff when we break down our, our ebooks. Really give you the if this then then type deal, just to make sure that you feel confident that you've got answers for everything. So this is a Redzone play. If you like this Redzone play, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button for us. If we get over 100 likes, I'll drop another Redzone play that I really like at a different play in this formation that attacks from the right around the 15-yard line to 20-yard line. So it's a little bit further away, but it's a really nice play that can go ahead. And I'll drop that on tomorrow's video if I get 100 likes on this one. Appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out these videos below for the most helpful Madden tips. If you're looking to learn from the best players in the world, head over to www.playbook.gg for the most detailed game plans in Madden.